This is the 125 African cichlid aquarium. I was going to do a quick update on it. Not too much has changed. I've been real busy working a couple of jobs, so I hadn't had time to do any kind of reviews on it. But let's turn the light off here. I have added some plants. You can see plants up there. These are like, I think they're like 20-inch tall or something like that plants. They're real tall. They pretty much go up to the very top corner of the tanks and the top of the tanks. And I have those two flow jets in the corner pushing them, and you can see them all. They're moving. Lots of movement, and it's a lot of fun to look at. Because they're not just sitting there real still like in most aquariums. They're actually moving around, look like you're looking under the ocean or under the lake or something, you know, with the current of the lake. So that's always kind of neat.
The important thing is the fellows don't be calling you shrinky dink. Shrinky dink? I'm a grower, not a show. I got you a little present. Your very own cell phone.
I did add some catfish in here. I don't know if I've did a video with the catfish in here or not, but I can't ever get them to come out at the right time. So there's all the fish. Let's see if I can get them to do that again for you.
If that drug sniffing dog hadn't found it, you'd have missed Thanksgiving. There were no drugs. That's true. Turns out those dogs are also sensitive to urine. I was in there for 5 hours. 5 hours? But you don't have to worry about that. You have a cell phone. Which you should hide where prisoners of war in their watches. Where was that? Moving on.
Got some real deep caves up in here. Back up in there, real. I mean, they're just deep, probably about 5 inches, 6 inches deep. And there's one that's back down up in here that they always love to get up in there and fight over because it just goes way back up in there. It's really neat. This little rock right here is kind of like a let's talk about that. A little bit of a shield for that little hole in there, and then this entire rock right here. This whole rock is probably about 12 inches or better, and it's hollow in the inside. And so, and I have they dug all the gravel out. So man, there's a lot of room in there, tons of room, and there's not really anything much as far as the fish go. I got the red top noonbies. I don't know if I think I've done a video update of those guys. I believe I have the red top noonbies. They're not quite in full color. The yellow labs are getting real big. You can see him. He's a noonby right there. You kind of saw a little bit of red there. See, at the top of him is a little bit red. I don't know if you can see it on YouTube because the quality is going to be a little bit diminished, but anyway. The Masonobs are getting big. The yellow labs are getting big. My albino's running around here up there at the top. He just killed the other male that I had. He finally killed him after about a year. And I put him in my sump down here. Put him down here in the sump. The other albino that was kind of all beat up, to try to give him a second chance to maybe heal up. And I was feeding him and stuff, but he didn't make it. And not a whole lot's changed back down here. You know, I've got the big sump, and it's been running great. I haven't had any leaks or anything, and I'm kind of glad that I ended up going with it. Here's the other side. Nothing's really changed. It's basically the same thing. Everything is the same. Got my light up there. So, that's the 125. Now, I'm going to show you this real quick, too, since I've already got you on here. This is my fry tank I've been doing for the last few months. I didn't ever do a video on it. But I had about 30 yellow labs in there, and I lost a bunch of them. had to do with the food, I would put them on the Cyclops. I'm gonna tell you right now, you want to feed your fish Cyclops, your baby brine, excuse me, your baby fry. If you want to feed them Cyclops, which is like a crab, that might be good for a little while, but not for very, very long at all. You definitely want to get them off of that and crush up some of your original food you're feeding them, or maybe get them on some baby brine shrimp. I think the Cyclops is what killed my fish for the most part, but there is probably close to 30 or 40 Damascene eyes, and I got about 10, maybe 12 yellow labs. I lost quite a few of those. But that's my little 20-gallon tank I set up. And real quick over here, there's the peacocks and the red-top zebras. Let's see if I can get them in here good. Here, give you a full shot of the tank here. If I can get the, it just doesn't look good. This camera ain't no good. But just basically got the, all this is the limestone. There's the dominant red zebra. Down there's a little hole. They basically dug everything out. No matter what I do with this tank, they dig it all out and do what they want to do with it. They knock all the rocks down and knock them all over, digging holes, and they make their own caves and stuff. So this tank is fairly simple, nothing too fancy about it. Got a heater, overflow system. You've already seen all that in the past videos. I added a couple of my older plants, or little fake plants. Let's see here, here, and then these yellow ones. That's really all. And it looks kind of plain, but when you get your new in person, you can kind of look at it. To see all the caves they dug out all through these rocks is really pretty neat. They hide and get in the weirdest places. And I had a couple of babies, a couple of batches of fry delivered in here, and so I've got some fry here and there, so that's kind of cool. But that's 55-gallon here. Nothing's changed about it at all, other than I just got those two peacocks, and I got 4 red-top zebras. They're doing fine. Got the 20-gallon with a ton of fry in there. Damascene eyes and yellow labs only. Probably 60 fish in there or better. And they're for sale too. Anybody wants them that's in the Houston area, shoot me a message. And then gotta get back a little bit, the 125 in all of its glory. Thinking about taking all the rocks and pushing them to one side and kind of making a mountain, and then just kind of putting a few out here, and then putting the plants all through it. If you've made it this far in the video, give me some comments about how I should do the rock work. So I'm thinking about pulling it to one side again and making like a kind of a little mountain, or a little kind of dropping it down effect, you know, tear I don't know how to say that, whatever. You know what I'm talking about, just kind of making the rocks go down. So give me some comments on that, let me know what you think.